Harris campaign advisor David Plouffe accidentally exposes how legacy media lied to the American people with junk polls. We called that
shocking. Hold on. I'm so shocked that woman wasn't actually beating Donald Trump in the election.
Ever.
I'm so shocked that it wasn't even close. Why did they do that?
So they could cheat.
Okay. And why weren't they able to cheat?
Because America.
People were prepared this time. They were looking out.
Yeah.
We had tons of lawyers on the scene.
Way more
We had
engaged.
people going to the polling stations during election to make sure that it wasn't happening. When that stuff was happening in Pennsylvania, people were there like within 30 minutes. That was what was required. So, but I think people should be very mindful to understand that the reason that they wanted the polls to be close and the reason they spent over $1 billion on media hyping her up was because they planned to run the same play that they ran in 2020, but they couldn't. Happy Thanksgiving! It's Real AF Show. Welcome.
Gobble, gobble.
How many cranberries you steal today so far?
I don't do cranberries, bro.
What, you don't steal those? What do you do? Is that white people shit?
Yeah.
Cranberries is?
Yeah.
I don't like it.
You don't like cranberries?
Fuck no. Do
Wait,
you?
No.
All right.
Well, like the cranberry sauce?
I don't do cranberries.
I don't do
all that shit.
I don't do it, bro.
Yeah.
I think that shit's weird.
That's my black side.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. So what's up?
Yeah, shit, man.
Wakanda forever.
What kinda?
What's up?
Nothing much, man.
It's Thanksgiving.
It is Thanksgiving, man. A lot to be thankful for. You know?
I agree.
Liberal tears.
Diversity.
Food.
Inclusion.
Obviously.
People crying on the internet.
Mm-hmm.
Wiener slaps.
Yeah, man. It's a good day. Happy Thanksgiving,
Sword
guys.
fights.
And we got a good show for you guys.
Yeah, we figured we'd, come in on Thanksgiving and record this morning before you guys ate.
Well,
that's how much we love you guys.
Well, let's be honest. You guys need some real action, some real as fuck enthusiasm.
Yeah.
In order to go deal with your family.
Yeah, you got to deal with all these weirdos and
like
these people you never see, and then you got to pretend like you're like, and you never talk to them, and
you're welcome.
Yeah. Just throw this shit on right here when they ask what's wrong with you. Just put this on the TV.
Yeah, man. Well, let's do it. I thought, don't forget, guys, obviously.
Yeah, pay the fee. Don't be a hoe.
Share the show. But I thought in light of Thanksgiving, actually, Thanksgiving's always a weird time, right? You go, to your families, maybe they come to you, I don't know, but everybody has that one liberal family member, at least.
Oh, yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
And this Thanksgiving is going to be especially interesting because, they're coming off of a hard time for them.
Oh, yeah.
And so I thought this was important. This is a new survey, a new study that just came out that we go through this, to kind of educate us. And you guys listening on how to see certain things. That's very important. Facial expressions that can reveal if someone is suffering from severe depression.
Do they have like examples?
They do.
Okay. Can't wait to see mine on there. I know what mine looks like. It looks like I'm staring off into space.
Well, so doctors may soon be able to diagnose a severe form of depression simply by looking at someone's face. This type of depression, called melancholia, is marked by a complete loss of interest in daily activities, an inability to respond to any pleasure, sleep problems, slow movements, speech and thoughts, agitation, restlessness, body aches, and trouble with concentration. Now, they developed this chart, and they say that if you see this chart, you see these facial expressions, that means that somebody's severely depressed. So you should be watching this while you guys are at dinner tonight.
Those people look like, what about that one down there on the right? What's that? That lower right one. What the fuck is that? That looks like a growl. That looks like fucking.
This is real.
That looks like
man.
Zool from Ghostbusters.
Listen, this is important.
Do you know that, Joe? Joe, you know Zool, right? Ghostbusters, the original Ghostbusters, the Gatekeeper, and the Keymaster, and Zool? I know you don't know. Nope. You don't know any good movies. You probably think the real Ghostbusters is the one with all the fat chicks in it. What?
Yep. Yeah, man.
Yeah, well, if I had someone that looked like that, I'd be depressed too. How do you even make that face, dude? How do you make that?
I don't know, man. But listen, it's important, man. You got to watch for these signs, guys. So look for them while you guys are eating.
Bro, the funny thing is, go back. That bottom left one, the smile with the mouth closed.
That's the white people smile.
Bro, no, it ain't.
Not?
It's the fucking liberal smile. All liberal people smile like that.
I get it all the time from white people.
Watch AOC smile. And watch anybody that likes AOC, they all smile just like her. See, and they go like this.
Yeah, see, I call that every white person I've met.
No, they don't. I don't do that.
You gave me that the first day.
No, you do that when you don't know someone.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Like when you're walking down the grocery store, and I think it's a Midwest thing.
Well, it's showing that
they're walking like at obviously. You, and then they look, yeah, because you are depressed. You're in the middle of the grocery store, fucking everybody's being crabby,
and then you see a black guy,
and everything costs. Yeah. No comment. There goes the neighborhood.
Goddamn groceries already expensive.
Motherfucker.
Now you're stealing all of them.
This motherfucker will call me on the phone. This is true story. This motherfucker will call me on the phone. He'd be like, bro, you never know what happened at the grocery store. I saw 3 other black people. Oh, man.
Yeah, man. You gotta be careful out there, guys. You gotta be careful.
Yep.
So enjoy your Thanksgiving dinners. Let's get to some headlines. Let's get to some headlines, man. We got some good ones for you guys. Remember, if you want to see any of these articles, these pictures, links, videos, go to andyfrisella.com. We post all of them links for you there. And if you're listening on audio, come check us out on the tube and let us know what you guys think. With that being said, let's get to our first headline. We're headline number 1. This is interesting. CNN, we like to be diverse here. We're definitely not one-sided. I want to dive into the CNN article that just got released. The headline reads, Elon Musk publicized the names of government employees he wants to cut. It's terrifying federal workers.
He made a roster?
Yeah.
Like a whole roster?
Mm-hmm.
No way.
Yeah. When President-elect Donald Trump said Elon Musk and Vivek Ramaswamy would recommend major cuts to the federal government in his administration, many public employees knew that their jobs could be on the line. Now they have a new fear, becoming the personal targets of the world's richest man and his legion of followers. Last week, in the midst of the flurry of his daily missives, Musk reposted 2 posts that revealed the names and titles of people holding 4 relatively obscure climate-related government positions. Each post has been viewed tens of millions of times, and the individuals named have been subjected to a barrage of negative attention. At least one of the 4 women named has deleted her social media accounts. Here's the thing, though. Although the information... read this last little paragraph.
Although the information he posted on those government positions is available through public online databases, these posts target otherwise unknown government employees in roles that do not deal directly with the public.
So it's public information.
Yeah.
So he posted public information.
Mm-hmm.
Shit that's already out there.
Yeah.
He just posted it.
Uh-huh. And now he's the devil.
And he's the fucking Antichrist.
Yep.
Elon. Sounds about right.
Sounds about white, too. But white is spelled Y-T.
Y-T. Yeah. No, but I mean, the thing is, though, CNN wants to post this and cry about these 4 people that, in my opinion, you get posted by Elon, bro. You should be thankful. You know what I'm saying? But you know what CNN does not talk about? The fact that you got Trump cabinet nominees and appointees, they have been targeted with actual fucking violence. and actual threats from fucking a lot of people.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody talks about that, bro. This is a Fox News article. Headline reads, Trump cabinet nominees, appointees targeted with violent, un-American threats. The attacks range from bomb threats to swatting. This has all been happening in the last couple of days. Nearly a dozen of President-elect Donald Trump's cabinet nominees and other appointees tapped for the incoming administration were targeted Tuesday night with violent, un-American threats to their lives and those who live with them, prompting a, quote, swift law enforcement response, Fox News Digital has learned. Quote, the attacks range from bomb threats to swatting, according to Trump-Vance transition spokeswoman and incoming White House press secretary Caroline Leavitt. Sources told Fox News Digital that John Ratcliffe, the nominee to be CIA director, Pete Hegseth, the nominee for Secretary of Defense, and Representative Elise Stefanik, the nominee for the UN ambassador, were among those targeted. Quote, last night and this morning, several of President Trump's cabinet nominees and administration appointees were targeted in violent, un-American threats to their lives and those who live with them, she told Fox News Digital. They're not talking about that. They won't talk about that at all. It's fine if they do it, but Lord forbid they get a fucking tweet on Twitter. Now
it's fine if they do it.
It's cool when they do it.
It's a problem when I do it.
It's crazy. Now we've talked even just yesterday on the show, about some of these picks that Trump has been making.
Mm-hmm.
He has another one. I feel like this is like the draft,
Yeah.
Like
the America draft.
Yeah, like the American fucking draft.
Yeah.
It's kind of weird.
But not for Army fighting.
Like NFL draft.
Yeah, it is kind of like that.
It's like that, and for the number 19
I would be drafting a much better team than Donald Trump.
I mean, listen, I think
I'm just saying.
Some of the
maybe not much better.
Yeah.
But I would definitely dude, honestly, the more I think about it after yesterday's show, I don't want to get off track. I think he's shining a light on these people, dude.
Is that what it is?
I don't know. I want to believe that. I'm just not sure yet.
Well, because
we're going to have to wait and see. We're going to have to wait and see what he does that first 90 days.
Yeah, for sure.
But I'm willing to give anybody 90 days. It takes 90 days to really do anything.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, because we talked about the Surgeon General pick, right? Mm-hmm. And her history and her stance, right, on vaccines, the double masking on kids, like all that crazy shit that we're totally against. The vast majority of Americans are against. But then Trump does this move. He nominates Dr. J. Sayed Bhattacharya, the co-author of the Great Barrington Declaration, as the new NIH director. So Dr. Bhattacharya, he's a staunch critic of
He was one of the guys that got like permanently banned during COVID.
Yeah, I mean, he was like one of the first ones sued on the medical side, that is.
The number one conspiracy theorist.
Correct.
Putting lives at danger.
Correct.
Killing your grandma.
Yeah, I mean, that was him, So
shame on you, Dr. Bhattacharya.
Trump put this statement out. He says, quote, I am thrilled to nominate Jay Bhattacharya, MD, PhD, to serve as director of the National Institutes of Health. Dr. Bhattacharya will work in cooperation with Robert F. Kennedy Jr. to direct the nation's medical research and to make important discoveries that will improve health and save lives. He obviously gladly accepted it. He says, I am honored and humbled by the nomination. And he says that he will deploy the fruits of excellent science to make America healthy again. And again, this guy has a record, and it's there. It's been there the entire fucking time. He hasn't switched up. I'm going to show you a couple of clips. This is one from him with Tucker Carlson. Let's check this one out.
The Stanford professor physician who specializes in this stuff seems like he'd be the last person you'd censor, correct?
I mean, the key thing here, Tucker, that I think that folks need to know, what they wanted to do, and this I think is government actors and also old media, old owners of Twitter, they wanted to create this illusion of consensus about the science.
That's right.
That didn't actually exist. They wanted to fool people into thinking that we were following the science, when in fact there was a robust debate among scientists about what the right thing to do was. And the consequence is schools closed, businesses closed, unvaccinated people lost their jobs because of mandates, even though none of the science none of the persuasive science actually supported any of those positions. People suffered as a consequence of this censorship, and of course, it's an abstract violation of my civil rights, my First Amendment rights. But that's not the important thing. The important thing is that American people were denied a debate, an honest debate. And I believe that had that honest debate taken place, none of those policies would have been put in place, and all of that suffering could have been avoided.
The point was,
yeah, I mean, he's been there since day one.
Yeah.
What do you got on this?
I mean, look, man, I'm confused on how this is going to fit together with that other lady being picked.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, and that's what makes me, dude, this is what made me start to, because I saw this last night.
Yeah.
And this is what made me start to like really think about it. Like, look, man, I'm going to call it as I see it, all right? If Trump starts doing messed up stuff, I'm going to call that out. I don't like some of these picks, but then some of these other picks, I'm like, yeah. Mm-hmm. And this is one of those guys I'm like, yes, that's a great pick. And then I can't figure out why he picked this other woman. And the only logical conclusion that I can come to is that he knows that he's shining a light on these people. And by nominating and them, firing them, that's a way to get them out real easy, right? Because they're all going to take the job.
Oh, yeah.
So how would you get them out if you didn't nominate them? And then what would the reason be to get them out? So there's all these little, I mean, dude, look, this is a huge chess game. And, I really think we're going to have to wait and see.
That's a great point. I mean, I think a lot of people, I mean, us, you guys listening included, man, like, this is a massive game of chess. And it's not like, this is like 4D fucking chess.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And nobody knows all the fucking moves and the plays.
Well, we don't, yeah, there's a lot of info. Right.
We can speculate.
All we have is the information available to us, which is limited.
Yeah.
And, I think it's hard, and I think it's ignorant for any of us commentating out here on podcasts or on the internet to believe that we have all the information. And I think a lot of times people, including me, make conclusions based upon part of the information. I just happen to be right most of the time. And the reason I am, that's not a smart ass comment, but that's what I do for a living, right? When you run companies, when you build companies, what you have to do is you have to be able to see corners that nobody even knows are there yet, right? Like, it's not like, you got to see a little bit ahead. You got to see way ahead. And so I'm used to doing that. And I can make, good conclusions based upon limited data, but still there's data in this situation that we don't know. There's things that don't make sense. And usually when things don't make sense, it's because there's something we don't know. And that's where I'm kind of at right now. I'm not going to be the guy that's going to jump all over Trump like I know better, because I'm not in that situation. That would be the same thing as him walking right into this building and saying, you're messing this up, you're messing that up, without him knowing the intricacies of how we even got here. Right. So I keep that all in mind. There's a lot of people online right now that are like totally trashing Trump, and you can have your feelings. And there's a lot of people who are blindly supporting Trump. I don't think either one of those is a good place for us as Americans to be. I think we have to be, call the balls and the strikes, right? Like that's a good play. That's not a good play. Just like we were watching an athlete. He did good there. Yeah. Right there, he sucked. Okay. And I think when we start evaluating these actions that these people are taking in the public eye, that way we're in a lot safer position as individuals, meaning we're not going to get sucked into this groupthink. We're not going to get sucked into this division. We're not going to get sucked into left, right, gay, straight, black, white. I think one of the biggest problems that we've had as Americans is that we've all allowed ourselves to get sucked into these little subgroupings of identity politics, which has created a conducive atmosphere for them to divide us and then get what they want. And I think it's important for anybody who, whether you support Donald Trump, which most people do, and I know a lot of people are excited, or whether you don't support Donald Trump, I think it's important, no matter what, no matter who you like, no matter what you like, that we call the balls and strikes the way that they are delivered, right? Like, this is a good one, this is a bad one, this is a good one, this is a bad one. No one makes 100% good decisions. No one in a company, no one at home, no one as president. So we're just going to have to wait and see. I know a lot of the people around Trump, they're smart people. I don't really believe that they don't know that some of these people were part of the problem. And so then I just have to ask, well, then why
Why
are we
else would
doing?
you have
Right,
that person
exactly.
there? Yeah.
So I don't know, man. We're gonna have to wait and see. And that's kind of where we're at. You know, it's a wait and see thing.
Well, I think that's the important other part of it too, is like we also got to keep in mind he's not in office yet.
Correct.
And so it's like, you know, you can't show all your fucking cards.
No, dude.
Even when you're in office,
Right.
you can't show all your cards.
That's a huge, dude, listen, what you just said is a massive truth that people don't realize.
Yeah.
He cannot, it's November, bro.
Bro.
He cannot say, I'm going to go in and do this. I'm going to go in and do that. I'm going to go in and do this. If those things are considered extreme right now, because it'll stir up everything.
Yeah. When he has no power to do anything about it.
Correct.
Yeah.
And that creates more resistance. Like, don't think that he's not being very, very quiet in order to keep the waters calm until he gets in office.
Yeah.
And I mean that in a good way. I don't mean that in a bad way.
Right.
I mean that in the
Right.
context of he's going to clean up what's going on. Right. I still believe he's going to do that. And I could be wrong, but I believe it. And I think it would make no sense for him to say, I'm putting these people that did COVID in fucking prison forever, and I'm going to hold these people right now, because it would create a shitstorm that could potentially lead to a third world war.
Right.
Okay, so if he brings the hammer right now when he doesn't have the power, that's not good strategy.
No.
If I was advising him, I wouldn't advise him to do that. I would advise him to play it real cool.
Well, I mean, another example of that, I mean, we like very close. We talked about this with Greg and Greg, but it's like, I mean, shit. I mean, Russia's launching these fucking missiles. You got all this, like, Trump hasn't commented on any of that.
Yeah, well, no, I think he's been, I read in a couple different places that he's been in contact with.
Yeah. I'm saying just making public statements.
Yeah,
You
I
know what
don't,
I'm saying? Like,
I don't
he's
think he
not
needs
trashing
to.
Biden
Why
for
would
his-
you?
But to your point, though, like,
Yeah.
he's playing it like
Right.
he's not trying to like do anything
No,
like crazy right now.
right.
He can't.
He's calling up Putin saying, hey, man, don't do anything.
Yeah, and if you do, at least take the fucking warhead off of it. You know what I'm saying?
Don't do anything. When I get in, I'm going to fix this.
Yeah.
Just hold off. Do the minimum. Like, he's trying to de-escalate the situation behind the scenes.
100%, man. That's my take. Now,
I mean, I'm excited, man. I don't want you guys to think that I'm not excited. I mean, look, dude, nobody's done more content on this than us. Nobody. All right. I committed, and DJ committed and our guys here committed 4.5 years of our lives to putting out content about this. This is not our expertise or our passion, right? Like, we're a business entrepreneurship type people. That's what we want to talk about. And I don't know, I guess it is now, but you know, I'm excited, man. It's just some of the stuff doesn't make sense, and I don't ever just like throw my full belief and trust behind anybody. It's just not what I'm about.
No.
You know, I think that's where you get hurt. That's where you get burned. When you trust someone like that
blindly.
that's where you get burned, bro.
Yeah. No, I mean 100%, man. I think you know, and another thought-provoking development that has occurred enters the chat is Kamala Harris, this lady right here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now Kamala Harris, she's an Emmy-winning investigative journalist. All right, she's according to her bio on Twitter, she says she's telling the stories I could not tell before, where the facts have a power all their own. She's pretty cool. She has an interesting take, an interesting story on some stuff that could bring in some big weight, things that we've covered on the show when it was uncomfortable and not popular to cover. I want you to watch this clip from Kamala Harris. Let's check this out.
We eventually broadcast a story about the Hunter Biden laptop after the midterm elections in 2022. We commissioned a forensic review. I got a copy of the laptop data. I have it here still. I went to a lot of effort to get the cleanest copy of the laptop data, the same data that was provided to the FBI, because I didn't want to have any professional journalistic risk for CBS News. I wanted this thing to be totally locked down. When we did the story, we did it after the midterms. I argued against that because it was ready before the midterms. And my training is that you should always do the story when it's ready to go. You should not be dictated by the political cycle. Once we got the laptop story on the morning news, I felt that there was so much there that we could still do. For example, in the text messages, there's unfortunately the use of the N-word, the liberal use of the N-word. And I thought this was worthy of a story, but I was told that it was not something that interested CBS News. Then I asked for a forensic review of the laptop, and we found that there were more than half a dozen emails that were likely used by Joe Biden. I thought that was a story. But the answer that came back was, well, we need to know what the content is of the emails. But that was going to be a years-long process. So there was no way. So there were a lot of reasons I was told not to do it, not to pursue it.
So we had Twitter files.
Yeah.
Now we got Catherine Herridge reports.
Well, I mean, like, you know, why wasn't she more vocal about this when this was going on?
Why?
And why now, after Trump's back in office, quote, you know, or on the, you know, he's president-elect, why all of a sudden you coming out now? Okay? Because you had an obligation, if you know, claim to be the ethical journalist that you claim to be, you had an obligation to come out with that then, and you didn't. So I don't buy that shit. I'm sorry. You know, saying, oh, I have integrity in CBS and I'm a great journalist and I do things the way it's supposed to be done. Well, no, you didn't, because you had information that was relevant to all kinds of events going on in the country. The country's being destroyed by these people, and you just let them tell you no. That could have been a massive story in itself. The walls that they put up to keep active journalists from actually covering real stories.
I want to see Joe Biden drop the hard R. I want to see it. That is a story. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, look, dude, these guys are world-class pieces of shit. Nothing should surprise anybody.
Yeah. And now you want to come out and fucking...
Yeah, I just don't like that. Like, you know, yeah, I get it, dude. You got censored. You got walls put up. You were told not to do it. But sometimes breaking the rules is required. Just like when, you know, police were told to arrest people who were on the beach, they shouldn't have done that. And 99% of cops agree with that. All right. So there becomes a time and place where we as citizens and patriots and people who care about the United States and its people do not listen to orders, and we do the right thing. And you didn't. So you don't get to come out now and say, ugh, when everybody's on the hot seat.
Yeah. It wasn't my fault that
it was your fault.
Yeah.
In fact, I think it's more your fault than most people, because you're the one with the information.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree, man. I agree. Guys, tell us what you guys think down in the comments. Let us know your thoughts.
I don't like that, dude.
Yeah.
That feels like a rat jumping the ship.
It's a lot of that happening, man.
Yeah.
And I think there's going to be a lot more of that happening.
Yeah. Oh, I knew I was they told me no. Yeah, you probably went in there and said, you know, I don't think this is a good idea to run before the midterms, because that way, you know, like y'all were in on it. Everybody remembers. It was a united front.
Yep.
All these liberal media outlets were in on it 100%. There's no, listen, you could have spoke up. You could have went to James O'Keefe. You could have went on Twitter. You could have went to Elon. You could have went and done a lot of things that you didn't. All right. So don't come now after the tide has turned and pretend like you're on our side of things. You weren't. All right. You were the same motherfuckers that were telling us we need to go to camps and not participate in society. What's going to happen to all these people during COVID that said that, you know, we should be excommunicated from society, and we don't know what we're going to do with the unvaccinated, and, you know, don't talk to your family, and like all of this shit that they told us? What's going to happen to those people? What's going to happen to the people that shut the schools down for 2.5 years? You see what I'm saying?
Yep.
There needs to be accountability for this, dude. And like, you don't get to jump. What's happening here is she's trying to dodge accountability that she's afraid might happen.
But she knows it's going to come.
I mean, whether it comes or not, we don't know yet. It needs to, but she's trying to get out of the way.
Yeah. Guys, tell us what you guys
I never heard of that lady before.
I've never heard
Right,
of her.
exactly.
Never seen her. But yeah, man, guys, tell us what you guys think down in the comments. With that being said, let's go cruise some of these bad boys.
Yeah.
A lot of people love the sweater.
Did they?
A lot of people love the sweater. I want the sweater.
You want the sweater? Friday,
I
11 a.m.
need that sweater.
Tomorrow at 11 a.m. You might get one. They're very limited.
Andy's sweater is chef's kiss.
Where it is. Where's the website? RealAmericanFreedomGear.com? Yeah. RealAmericanFreedomGear.com, 11 a.m. tomorrow.
Yeah, a lot of people love the sweater.
Yeah.
So, yeah. And if you get a sweater, Andy will wear it first before it gets sent.
I will. After a workout. Yeah. I wear it as pants.
Yeah, man. All right. That's cool.
Yeah.
Let's check out some other comments, though. This comment comes from at Stock Evox 1552. He says, "Hey, Andy, so I just woke up and did all of that with the meat slaps. I will report my bank balance tomorrow morning."
Dude, I can't wait. I can't wait to hear back. By now, you're already rich, dude.
Yeah, right.
By now, listen, can I borrow some money?
Help a nigga out. You know what I'm saying?
If it didn't get all, just give you some more meat slaps.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. This next comment comes from at Ashley Fitness. She says, "Damn it, guys. I listen to the podcast daily and I always have my kids with me as I listen to it. Well, now my 5-year-old is saying wiener slaps and he asked me what that means. I'll wait till dad comes home from work to explain, laughing my ass off. Love the content. Keep it up, guys." Bro, I don't know why people do that.
I don't either.
Listen, hey, do it at your own risk.
What, you mean let their kids listen?
No, the wiener slaps.
Oh. Because it feels good.
Yeah, hey, listen, he's going to learn someday.
Yeah.
He's going to be miles ahead of the other little kids.
He's going to school. Uncle Andy and DJ said wiener slaps are the best.
Slap my wiener.
Dude.
No, guys, we appreciate you, though. Thank you guys for being real ass fans. Keep liking, keep commenting. Make sure you guys hit subscribe. And don't forget to hit that bell notification on the YouTube to stay up to date with the latest episodes from Real AF. With that being said, headline numero dos. See what I did there?
Numero dos?
Yep.
It was good.
I'm illiterate in 2 languages.
Yeah. El Doso.
El Doso.
El Doso numero. You speak Spanish like my dad does.
Yeah, right.
El Biro, por favor. Dos.
El Biro. Jesus. Guys,
He thinks if he puts an L at the front and an O at the end,
it's Spanish.
It's Spanish, bro.
El Waterbato.
Yeah. El Pussio.
El Wienero Slappo.
El Slappio Wienero.
Headline number 2. This is a good one, man. It's been what, 2 weeks since the election, plus or minus. I'm not a
I think it's been like 3
calendarologist, but
2-3 weeks,
something like that. And we finally hear from the legend herself.
Oh man.
Oh buddy.
Oh man.
We got Kamala's back in action, baby. Watch. Kamala Harris to supporters. You have the same power that you did before November 5th.
Yeah, none.
Or, you know how I read that? How I took that was that, yeah, I mean, Trump's really not going to be that bad for the country. Like nothing, you know what I'm saying? Like, you guys will still be fine. That's how I took it. I don't know. But she spoke directly to her.
Well, she's responsible for these people freaking out.
Yeah, she is.
Dude, these families that are these people who killed their families and they're freaking out and no,
I'm saying imagine
it's because of her.
It's her.
It's her and Biden. They told everybody in the media that he's Hitler. He's gonna bro. Joy Reid's still saying the shit, and so is fucking alien from The View. Whoopi Goldberg.
The alien.
Yeah, she looks like the fucking alien, bro.
Imagine you're
in Predator.
Imagine
she looks like Predator. That's what I'm gonna call her, the Predator.
She does. But imagine you're Kamala, right? And you're doing all of this and you're listening to your advisors and, you go out there and you're like, he's Hitler, right? And come back all right, how did that go? How did they take it? Well, this guy just killed his fucking family in Minnesota. It's like,
dude.
He did what?
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah.
Dude. Fuck, man. But yeah, so she comes out, man.
Bro, these people wreaked havoc on the country for the last 4.5 years.
Yeah. Well, I mean, dude, I don't know if you've seen that. There's a map that showed that literally every single state, the Republican numbers have grown in every single fucking state.
Yeah. The only states she won were the ones that didn't have ID to vote.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, so she made this video. She did a little little grassroots calls, what she called it. I think she had Timmy Walls on there, Tampon Tim up in there. Let's check this clip out though. For those of you who have not seen this yet, here are 30 seconds of Kamala.
I just have to remind you, don't you ever let anybody take your power from you. You have the same power that you did before November 5th.
Mm-hmm.
And you have the same purpose that you did. And you have the same ability to engage and inspire. So don't ever let anybody or any circumstance take your power from you.
Man, I could smell the alcohol in her breath. I ain't playing, bro. I could smell it.
She is fucked up.
Not only is she, I watched the whole 10-minute video. It was way worse than this.
Why would you do that?
Because I wanted to listen. I want to make sure that we're not always like them. Now, sometimes we could be like them.
Yeah, right.
But not always. I wanted to know the whole video, or was it just a 30 seconds that was bad? No, it was the full 10 minutes. And dude, let me be real here. Let's look at her face.
Bro.
She's been drinking the whole time.
Bro.
Since I don't know if she slept since then.
Bro.
She looks like shit.
Bro. Look at her hair. I mean, fuck. It's all bad, man.
Dude, everything about her.
Everybody's been clowning her.
Yeah, well, she deserves it.
AB, he said drunk auntie on Thanksgiving.
Facts. Facts. Bro, he's funny.
Bro, oh, he's wild is
Yeah.
what he is. But, leave it to the internet.
We don't get him on the show.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
I mean, he might run out with his shirt off.
I don't fucking care.
I mean,
He'll come back.
he'll come back. Yeah, I mean,
He needs to press.
but leave it to the internet, man. The internet's a great place. It can be a great place, and people and their skills and abilities are wild.
Yep.
Let's watch this. We got some funny clips here.
Shot time. Oh, yeah. Yeah, aha, that Kenny is good. Okay, let's try this one more time. Whoa, damn. Okay, last one. Promise.
Is that AI?
Hold on. Oh, damn, that's some good.
Is that a backwoods?
Yeah.
That's sick.
They got her with a backwoods and Hennessy.
This is another good one. Check this one out.
I just have to remind you, don't you ever let
drunk
anybody take
This
your power.
is accurate.
You have the same power.
This is the kind of speech you would get at a shitty ass karaoke bar.
And you have the same purpose that you
White
did.
Claws.
And you have the same ability
Oh
to
man,
engage.
she's a fucking mess, bro.
Yeah, okay. All right. I've seen that situation,
Bro,
1,000 times.
that's what I'm saying. This is a real situation.
Somebody's uncle's up there fucking singing "Bad to the Bone" and shit. Like I've seen it 1,000 times, man.
Yeah, because you were that uncle.
I was singing. It was me. But it's
Bro,
funny,
bro, she looks like shit.
dude. Well, it's funny you say that because a body language expert. He says, body language expert reveals the truth over flaccid Kamala Harris's rambling, bleary-eyed video message. He said the video clearly demonstrated Harris's great difficulty in expressing honest human emotion. Now,
I agree with that.
full circle here.
Yeah.
Stay with me. Stay with me now. Where she Which one? I see
It's the fucking top left.
the
or
dimpler.
The dimpler?
The dimpler.
The dimpler.
I see a little dimpler in there. You said top left.
Yeah, she's raising her cheeks up there.
Cheek
bro.
razor.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Bro, look how her one eye squinted. Like listen.
That's
bro.
drunk eye,
Hold
bro.
on. How fucked up do you got to be looking out one eye?
Oh, you're pretty. You
you are
feeling
fucking
good.
hammered.
You're feeling good.
Yeah, when you started doing this shit, when you start doing that one-eyed shit, bro.
Why are there two cameras? I thought we said one.
Bro, you start doing that one-eyed shit, bro. It is time to go to bed.
Time to go to sleep,
Yeah.
bro. Fuck, man.
Oh, man.
Now, in other news about this, because there's other shit that's always coming out. Did you see this? Harris campaign advisor David Plouffe accidentally exposes how legacy media lied to the American people with junk polls. We called that
Shocking. Hold on. I'm so shocked that woman wasn't actually beating Donald Trump in the election.
Ever.
I'm so shocked that it wasn't even close. I'm so shocked that she was at 27% when they made her the candidate, and she didn't actually go to 50%. That shocks me. I mean, I can't believe it. Let's hear it.
Yeah, let's check this out. This is Harris campaign. This is Democrat strategist James Carville. Let's check out what he had to say.
When we got in, my recollection is some of that snapped back, but we were behind. I mean, I think it surprised people because there was these public polls that came out in late September, early October, showing us with leads that we never saw. I mean, it was just basically a race that in the battlegrounds was 46-47, 47-48. So that's not where we started. We started behind. She was able to climb out. I think even after the debate, we might have gained, 0.51. It wasn't a race that moved a lot.
Bro.
And so I think when you think about our own internal analytics, if you have Wisconsin at 47-47, or Pennsylvania 48-47 Trump, let's say, which I think is where we had it at the end, you've got to have undecided break your way more than your opponents, and you've got to get a little benefit from turnout, which we weren't able to do.
I was right. I was right. You were wrong. I was right. You were wrong. Fuck you. That's my new one I'm working on.
Yeah.
When we got in.
Can we make a beat out of that, dude? Can we make a song out of that? I'm pretty sure we can.
Jelly on the tracks.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's funny. Now, last little thing.
Let the band play.
Real AF Studios.
I was right. You were wrong. Fuck you. Fuck you and you. How about that rhythm? Hey, here's the deal.
Sounds about right.
Yeah. Sounds. I'm calling the first album Raisins. Listen, bro. No shit.
Yeah, right, man.
No shit. I feel like there was these two dudes, Ebony and Ivory.
Ebony and Ivory.
They're together in perfect
Come on,
harmony.
come on, you know the thing.
Yeah. I do. It's a good song. Anyway, there was Ebony and Ivory, these two dudes, and they said this on their podcast, that the polls were fake. And everybody said they were stupid.
It's crazy, man.
They might be stupid, but not for that.
Not that. They didn't miss on that one.
Look, man, why did they do it? Why did they do that?
So they could cheat.
Okay. And why weren't they able to cheat?
Because America.
Because America. But also, no, for real. Also, people were prepared this time. They were looking out.
Yeah.
We had tons of lawyers on the scene.
Way more
We had
engaged.
people going to the polling stations during election to make sure that shit wasn't happening. When that stuff was happening in Pennsylvania, people were there like within 30 minutes, right? Like the fuckery started and then people were there.
Yep.
And that's what's required. That was what was required. So, but I think people should be very mindful to understand that the reason that they wanted the polls to be close and the reason they spent over $1 billion on media hyping her up was because they planned to run the same play that they ran in 2020, but they couldn't. All right. So, yeah, I mean, it's nice to hear someone actually saying
From their side.
yeah, saying what they did.
Yeah. Now, if you think drunk aunties and poll lies couldn't get worse, let's go to the White House real quick before we get to our third and final headline. Joe Biden, they just received the Christmas tree, but there's a problem. Okay. Imagine getting Imagine getting the Christmas tree. Okay. Now, we know we talk about the devastation that happened in North Carolina, right? The crazy hurricane that went through. There's a lot of people still affected. A lot of trees fell.
Bro,
They're still hurt.
fucking right.
Yeah.
They still haven't gotten help.
Imagine taking one of the only trees left from that area.
Shut the fuck up. What'd they do?
They took the only fucking tree left from that area.
No, it's not the only tree left.
Check this out.
This beautiful Fraser fir was grown at the Cartner's Christmas tree farm, where the Cartner family has been growing trees for more than 60 years. And their farm is nestled in the Blue Ridge Mountains of North Carolina, a region that was recently devastated by Hurricane Helene. The Cartner family lost thousands of trees in the storm, but this one remained standing, and they named it Tremendous for the extraordinary hope that it represents. It's an honor to be here today with Congresswoman Virginia Foxx, as well as members of the North Carolina National Guard.
You know what's even worse about that? They don't even pay for the tree, man.
Bro, you know they don't.
No,
they probably have a budget, and they probably throw $1 billion at it, and the Christmas tree farm don't get any of it.
No, yeah, the Christmas it's there's no money in it at all.
Yeah, you know what would have been cool? You buy their last Christmas tree and then pay for the replanting of their entire farm.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, that would have been cool. How about that? You guys are rich. You could have done that on your own. You know what would have been cool? Here's what would have been cool. This is what I would have done.
Mm-hmm.
First of all, I wouldn't have cut the tree down. I would have left the tree there. And then what I would have done is I would have said, our tree this year is this tree, and it's here at this farm, and it represents hope, because we're going to replant all of these trees. And I would have taken everybody from the White House and everybody from the press corps and everybody, and we would have went there and we would have decorated the tree and we would have made a huge deal. And then I would have personally wrote a check to the farm and said, replant your farm. Not taxpayer money, my money.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I would have done. That's the right thing to do. And then get something else for the White House, right? They're trying to be iconic here. It's wrong. But first of all, let's cut down the last remaining tree.
That's f***ed up, man. That's f***ed up. Like Kamala Harris.
All right, we're the Green New Deal. Let's cut down the tree. Fucking idiots.
Yeah, man. Guys, jump in on this conversation, man. Let us know.
I love that all these people's bullshit is just so hypocritical and crumbling in their faces.
Right in front of them.
I love it, dude.
Oh, they've been getting lit up.
Listen, that's when you live in a house of cards, eventually it falls down. Look at those Clydesdales, man. Those are beautiful.
Beautiful, bro. You should get some Clydesdales.
I want some. For real.
Let's get some.
I don't want to take care of them. I want to do the work.
Uh-huh.
What?
Well, I mean, what do you do then?
I don't know. You got to do a bunch of stuff. Take care of horses, bro. They're not like an easy thing to have. You got to they're like dogs, bro. You got to spend time with them and shit.
Oh, okay.
The one thing I have is not time.
Yeah. I just want to ride one.
It would take that for you to ride a horse.
Okay.
Fucking Clydesdale.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. All right. All right, Andy. We're being thankful today.
Yeah.
All right, Andy.
I'm thankful for Clydesdales. That way you get to be included in horse riding.
That's fucked up.
Yep.
Yeah, guys, man, check us. Let us know down in the comments, man, what you guys think. With that being said, our third and final headline, number 3.
It would be cool to get some Clydesdales.
Bro, it'd be fucking sick.
Yeah.
It'd be sick.
Here with Anheuser-Busch, the history.
It'd be sick.
Yeah.
Just
from
saying.
St. Louis.
Be good content.
Yeah.
Headline number 3, though. This is one's a doozy. Did you see this? Eagles fan taunts LeBron James with Diddy parties chant at Rams game.
No.
Oh, buddy. Fasten your seatbelts for this one. LeBron James didn't get the warmest welcome from one fan who taunted him about Sean Diddy Combs during the Rams-Eagle game on Sunday. In a fan-captured video that has made its way around social media, someone can be heard yelling in James's direction while the Lakers star sat in a private suite at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. Let's check this clip out.
Bron! We know you was at them Diddy parties, nigga! We know you was there! We know you was at them Diddy parties.
Holy shit, dude. That's funny.
Bro, do you see the lady's face? Bro.
Yeah, she's upset.
And he's trying to ignore it, right?
Yeah.
Now, listen,
listen, dude, let me tell you, you don't look at the hecklers, bro.
You got to ignore them.
Oh, no. Like, even if your family, like, this is a message to all my friends and family, because I've gotten heckled.
Yeah.
Don't look at it. Look the other way. Fuck, dude.
He's trying, bro.
Yeah.
He's trying, man.
Oh, she fucking broke the golden rule. Look at her.
She
Look
couldn't
at her.
help it.
She messed it all up.
Oh, man.
Everybody else knows the rules.
Yeah.
Look at all the guys. They know the rules.
Ain't
Don't look.
Nope.
Don't look.
Mm-mm.
Don't look.
But I mean, here's the thing, man. It's like,
She wants to kill that.
But listen, he's not like just pulling this out of his ass.
I mean,
okay.
LeBron.
He's not pulling the accusation out of his ass. All right. Or LeBron's. Because
ain't no party like a Diddy party.
That's LeBron's words.
Yeah.
Check it out.
Hey, everybody know ain't no party like a Diddy party, so.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Yeah.
Man. Like, look, I'm going to be fair. Because I'm not a big LeBron James fan. Not that I don't appreciate how great of a basketball player he is. And,
he's a baller.
Oh, my God, dude. He's one of the best, arguably one of the top 3 of all time.
Yeah, he's great.
Okay? Not arguing that. But I don't like how he pretends to be an intellectual. I don't like how he went through that phase during the Black Lives Matter where he's reading Malcolm X, but he's always on the fucking first page.
Mm-hmm.
And he had the big thick glasses on, and he pretended to be some sort of civil rights guy for like a year until it wasn't cool anymore. Now, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And he always had racist shit to say and divisive shit to say, and I don't like that. I don't think that's a good thing for someone who carries that much weight in the country and has that many people looking up to him. Mm-hmm. I think a message of unity, I think a message of togetherness is a responsible message for someone like that. And then, he is one of the first athletes to always parrot whatever the thing is immediately, which makes sense when you see him saying, ain't no party like a Diddy party. So I'm going to be fair. You could say that and not have been there and just like had heard Diddy throw some good parties and, it's a Hollywood thing. And I'm just giving him the benefit of the doubt. It's possible. I don't know if he was there or not. Do you?
Listen, how could I possibly know ain't no party like a Diddy party if I ain't never been to a Diddy
if you
party?
Hear about him like that, listen, I'm just playing devil's advocate, bro. Like he may not have went, but that one line he said sure didn't fucking help him.
Bro.
Hey, everybody know ain't no party like a Diddy party, so. Yeah, that's what's up.
Man, that's some weird shit.
That nigga been there. Hey.
Look, man, I don't, I try not to pile on, but it ain't looking good.
It ain't looking good.
Ain't looking good, Brian.
It ain't, man. And and other shit, and
if he didn't come out all the time and have something to say about everything, it wouldn't look like this was as true as it appears to look.
Well, he's also been he's been very quiet lately.
No, he left social.
He's been very quiet.
No. He left social media.
He's been very quiet. I don't know, man. Listen.
Look, dude, I'm not going to sit here and make accusations of that level without people being actually guilty because that's some pretty serious shit. But man, it don't look good. And what doesn't look good to me about it is how he always is like the first celebrity to chime in on the movement, right? Mm-hmm. When it was Black Square, then it was
vaccine.
Yeah, he's
Mask.
always the guy. He's one of the main mouthpieces of the socio movements, right? Mm-hmm. And it's always siding with quote unquote them,
whatever it is. Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
So I don't know, bro. And like, there's good things about LeBron. Like LeBron's done a lot for his communities and he's given back a lot to his cities. I really hope this shit ain't true about him, even if I don't really care for him. Mm-hmm. But it's certainly, the dots are there.
Yeah. We'll see. In other developments, with this Diddy stuff. A new development comes out. Escorts lining up to testify on behalf of Diddy in sex trafficking trial. Did you see this?
No.
Yeah, a group of paid escorts is reportedly lining up to testify on Sean Diddy Combs' behalf in his federal trial on sex trafficking charges set to begin next May. So we all know Diddy's currently in jail. He's been in jail since September. He's been denied bail. He's just put in a third request, and if that's granted, he would have to stay in the New York City limits before his trial begins. So
I don't think he's getting out.
I don't think so either.
I don't think he's ever getting out, and I don't think he's going to make it to trial either. I don't think they're going to allow this dude to talk. I could be completely wrong, but like, dude, there's just no fucking way. He's got too much to say.
Way too much, man.
Yeah.
And everybody know. You know.
Well, now that these people are out of power, dude, and you know, it seems like, you know, some of these 3-letter agencies are feeling the heat of, you know, let's say realignment or deconstruction or however you want to say it. You know, this might be put on the back burner, but I don't think so, because a lot of people, you know, seem very nervous about this.
Yeah. Well, I mean, my question is, like, these paid escorts, like, what the fuck are y'all gonna say? Like,
he paid me?
He didn't use a whole bottle. Like, it was just half a bottle of baby oil. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are y'all gonna say? Like, how do you defend? You know what I'm saying? Like
I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I read that the baby oil had GHB in it, and he rubbed it into people's skin.
Yeah.
And that's how people got all fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if that's true or even possible, but yeah, man, I don't know, dude. I 100% believe that Epstein is a CIA Mossad op that was used to leverage high power people to get them under the thumb of blackmail so that they could control the social narrative in society from many different aspects. I've gotten confirmation, as have you, in person from people who would know that that is accurate. This is identical to that, only it's music and entertainment.
A different demographic.
It's black people.
Right.
It's black athletes. It's black entertainers. It's like the black Epstein thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it looks the same. And when we look at how all these celebrities and all these powerful people are always saying the same message, it's not that they have the same views. It's that they use the same terms. They use the same catchphrases. By now, everybody's seen those little clips where they got all those people, you know, on the news and then in public, and celebrities and politicians, and they're parroting the same exact phrases. Where is that coming from? And who's sending them the information to say? Right? And why would they say it if they didn't believe it? Because there's no way that a lot of these people believe this shit.
Yeah.
There's just no way. You can't have this many people believe that much shit that is contradictory to how they even got to the place that they are at in life. Right? You just can't do it.
Can't do it, bro.
So it's clearly what I think's happened with Diddy is I think Diddy was at some point early in his career caught doing some fucked up shit, and then was put back into play as a guy who his job was to compromise other celebrities.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what it seems to be happening here.
Yeah. Yeah, man. I mean, it makes sense. I mean, I think even to the same point, I think a reasonable person could look at this and be like, okay, well, yeah, but Andy, like, what if they were also just paid to say that shit? Okay, cool. Right? But like, again, somebody that has morals and values, I think we can give that, you know, the benefit of the doubt to most of these people. Well, I don't, you know, I'm already LeBron. I don't need your fucking money. Okay.
Yeah, bro, listen.
But what happens if you don't say it?
That's correct.
That's where, and there's definitely evidence of people who dissent from these places.
Well, I think it's,
and what happens to them?
I think it's the carrot and the stick. I think it's like, okay, you do this, we're not going to have any problems. You'll be the biggest celebrity you've ever had. Bro, you'll have the biggest houses, the coolest life, the best jet. Everybody will know you, and we'll take care of you.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm going to need you to do this. And the first time they say, well, fuck, I'm not doing that. Then they throw you the video or the picture and they say, look, dude, you want this to fucking go out? You better fucking say that.
Right.
And then those people learn real quick who's in charge.
Yeah.
Right.
Stay
Exactly.
in line, bro.
And this is why, you know, you see so many celebrities who have gotten outcasted from the music industry or the movie industry, people who weren't going along with the narrative. So that's what I think it is. That's what I think a lot of people think it is. That's what I've been told it is, especially with Epstein. And this seems like it's just the urban hip hop, music, athlete culture, Epstein.
Yeah.
I
think she knows it is too.
Yeah, she's that's not a happy face.
Wait,
but man, she broke the rules.
Wait, hold on. Do you see any resemblance?
The last one, this one.
Guys, tell us what you guys think, man. Let us know down in the comments. With that being said, let's get to our final segment of the show. We got thumbs up or dumb as fuck. That's where we bring a headline in. We talk about it. It'll get one of those two options. So with that being said, I got a tweet for you and some clips.
You got a treat?
A tweet.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
You got treats too?
I don't. Do you?
You ate them all, huh?
Not yet.
You gonna share?
Yeah, I'll share.
What you got?
Nothing. Yeah, I gotta go steal it first.
All right. Who in here has the best treats, by the way?
Madot.
Yeah, Madot does. He's always got the shit.
He's got He's got it all, bro. I mean, he's got the good food. This is actually great. So this is a tweet from Unnecessary Roughness. This is like a sports page on Twitter.
That was a movie.
Unnecessary Roughness.
A famous football movie, Unnecessary Roughness.
Never seen it.
Yeah, and you know who was in it?
Nope.
Andrew Bernitsky.
Nope.
Vladimir from the program.
Oh.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Okay.
He was in that movie too.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I had no idea.
Yep.
Yeah, so you got Cal State, right? Football program, great football program. Apparently they had a game and a fan tried to take a Cal player's helmet, and the equipment guy wasn't going to let it happen.
He said no.
Let's check.
He said no, sir.
Let's check this clip out. I love it.
I do too.
Bro, it's great.
I wish you would have started swinging.
Well, it gets better.
Bro, these little fucks got to learn their lesson, man.
Yeah, they do, man.
You know what I'm saying? There's too many little wild men out there, little boys that think they can do shit like that and suffer no repercussions.
No consequences.
Like fucking with people and doing these pranks and just doing whatever they want. Dude, listen, with the culture shifting back to where we're getting, there's going to be a lot more punches in the fucking face for these young dudes who are doing shit.
Oh, yeah.
No one's going to feel sorry for you anymore. And this idea of playing victim, you're not going to do it anymore.
And we're going to celebrate.
Yeah.
You're
going to get a lot of open hand bitch slap treatment so that you understand where you stand in the hierarchy of humanity.
Yes. Yes.
That kid deserved a bitch slap.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
He did. You got to slam. I'll take it.
Yeah.
I think it was a good start.
Yeah, but bro, there's nothing more embarrassing than getting slapped.
Oh, it's the worst.
Yeah.
It's the fucking worst.
Kids like this deserve slap.
Yeah.
Not the me slap.
Now, what I thought was even the best part about this, all right, and shout out to Cal State.
Shout out to that dude who went after him.
Yeah. Well, they decided to, in football, for those of you guys who never played, you do something called film study, right?
They give him a game ball?
We review the film.
Yeah.
Watch it. And they reviewed the film, the entire team. Let's check this clip out. The whole team's reviewing this clip now.
Bro, that is so awesome.
Isn't that f***ing great?
That is so awesome. That is so awesome.
That's f***ing great.
That's the best day of that dude's life. That's what's up, man. Give that kid a game ball.
Bro. It's f***ing great.
Oh, man, that's so good.
Now, a step further. The head coach did a f***ing breakdown of it. Now, I mean, it's important. Now, listen, the good coaches, when you do good shit, they're gonna critique what you messed up.
100%.
And that's
what you could have done better.
That's what the coach did.
Yeah.
The one critique I would have is when we teach tackling on a chase tackle, is we really want to come and secure the tackle and then come over the top, violently to separate the runner from the ball, or in this case, the helmet. Other than that, flawless technique by Trevor is his name.
Trevor.
And I really appreciate the effort. He was enforcing one of the beliefs we have as a program, which is don't steal things. And I think we'd all be a lot better off with more Trevors out there. Yeah. So we appreciate his effort. And again, just next time, we'd like to see the big right hand chopping down like we would on a chase tackle. But other than that, it was flawless. He is going on the teach tape for sure. But again, it's a good lesson for all is, don't steal stuff.
Trevor's the fucking man.
Trevor's the man. He got a card now too.
Trevor Skogerbo. That's a good name.
Yeah.
Skogerbo.
He's gonna steal your hoe.
Trevor Skogerbo.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm just gonna say that was badass.
Yeah, that was sick.
Trevor,
man.
you're the fucking man.
Yeah.
You should walk into Thanksgiving with your fucking head held high.
Yeah, you do.
Your chin up. If anybody gives you any lip, you just give them the look.
Mm-hmm.
You let them know what time it is. It's ass whooping time. Trevor, man.
I thought this was
That's
great.
MVP shit.
That is, bro. You got invited to the Reese's Senior Bowl.
Trevor, you come on the show. You invite here too. Yeah. I know you're busy with your celebrity schedule and everything. You're welcome to come on the show.
We'll work it out.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
We'll get you in.
Trevor, you're the man.
Yeah, bro. That's
everybody
sick.
should know it.
Give that man a beer if he's over 21.
Don't steal stuff. Trevor's the man, bro.
I love it, man.
Trevor's going to get himself an NFL equipment contract for that shit. Whatever he does. What's he do?
Will.
What is he? Equipment guy?
Yeah, equipment manager.
That's what's up.
Yeah, man. That's sweet. Obviously, thumbs up on that.
Oh yeah,
it's fucking
Trevor's
great. All the way
man.
around. And see, like what I like too, man, is just seeing like they have a good culture there.
Yeah, they're having fun.
They're having a good time, man. I think that's great.
He's one of the dudes.
He's with it.
He's not even one of the dudes, bro. He is the dude now.
He's the guy.
The dude.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
All right, Trevor. Good work, bro.
Yeah, man.
I love it. All right, guys. Happy Thanksgiving. Don't be a hoe.
Share the show.